Good day, everybody. This is John Scarborough. Wanted to make a little video about where you're placing your hay and trying to let it be as beneficial as possible. As you can see, we've got two bales kind of piled up on top of each other. Not quite where we wanted it, but this is a spot where the water, there's a creek right here. You kind of see it. This creek will fill up so much that it will come all the way up to the top of that sometimes. And it's just for maybe an hour that you'll see it that high, and then it'll all go back down. So we don't really want to take a bush hog and bush hog that edge. It'd be very difficult to do, but we can do it with a bat wing. But by doing it, you would get rid of a lot of these bushes and a lot of the trees that are starting to grow up in there. Now, I've done videos in the past about trees not holding your ground together real well by themselves, but trees are a very good help because you see how big their roots are if you can get them to work in sync with grass. So you get grass and you get roots together, and you can get a lot of the big root structure and then the small root structure all holding everything together really well. So what we're trying to do is get a couple of trees and a couple bushes kind of growing up on here, and I don't really want to run through here with a bush hog and knock it all down. So one person was telling me, he said, well, how do you always find a new place to put your hay to where it's always beneficial? You don't ever just go roll a bale of hay out? I told him no. I said I try every single time to roll every bale out to where the cattle are helping me. The cattle are doing something good for me. And this farm is a pretty good farm. We don't have a whole lot of really bad spots, but there's always just a little small spot like this, if you'll look over it, that it's better to put a bale here than it is to put it like over there. You know, there's always those spots in your farm, you know. And over here, we've had a lot of cattle trails heal up since we've been here, but this is one that is not healed up. And it's because the sunlight hadn't gotten down to it real well. And this is a really steep spot. So we're trying to take some hay and get it rolled out all the way across here. And the cows will go through there and graze the hay and knock all these weeds down without killing the trees. And that way we can get some sunlight down in there, seed that whole bank there, and we'll be able to get some grass and trees growing in conjunction with each other, rather than taking a bush hog and just scalping it down to the ground and hoping that some grass comes back. I think just plain grass for the most part is good, but on places like this, it's really good to get a little bit of tree roots in there as well. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Be mindful about where you're putting your hay. There's always a better place to put it rather than just rolling it out where it's easy or sticking it in a bale ring. So anyway, thanks everybody. Don't forget to subscribe.